On the edge of New York, hidden behind layers of security, restricted waters, and decades of unanswered questions, sits one of America's most controversial scientific facilities. A place some call essential, others call dangerous, and many don't even know exists. Plum Island, home of Lab 257, a lab built for national protection, yet surrounded by rumors, mysteries, and strange coincidences that still fuel debate today. And the deeper you go, the stranger it gets. In this video, we're diving into Lab 257, from its Cold War origins and scientific purpose, to the security failures, the controversies, and the questions people still ask. Why was this lab placed on a small island near major population centers? What exactly was taking place inside? And why has it remained one of America's most secretive research sites for over 70 years? By the end of this video, you'll understand the full story, what's proven, what's public record, and what remains unexplained. Plum Island sits just off the coast of Long Island, 250 acres of restricted land, surrounded by waters patrolled by federal agents. But this wasn't always a high-security research zone. Before the Cold War, it was a quiet island used by lighthouse keepers and local fishermen. That changed in the 1950s, when tensions with the Soviet Union escalated. The U.S. needed a place far from the mainland, but still close enough for quick response. That's when Lab 257 was built. Officially, Lab 257 was designed for animal disease research, studying illnesses that could affect livestock and agriculture. These diseases don't spread through humans, but they can devastate a country's food supply. The lab focused on foot and mouth disease, African swine fever, avian illnesses, livestock epidemics, and other animal pathogens that require strict containment. Scientifically, the mission made sense. Geographically, some disagreed. Because while Plum Island is offshore, it's not very far offshore. It sits only a few miles from Long Island and Connecticut. Multiple investigations over the decades reported concerns about outdated infrastructure, containment breaches, power failures, storm vulnerabilities, waste disposal issues, old ventilation and decontamination systems. None of these things confirm anything extreme, but they do raise questions about how strict containment truly was, especially in the early decades. A few government reports specifically warned a critical failure during extreme weather could allow pathogens to escape containment. This wasn't speculation. This was written in official assessments. As the lab continued its research, nearby residents began noticing unusual events. Some were explainable, others not so easily. Local newspapers began publishing stories. Town hall meetings filled with concerned citizens. Several environmental groups called for more transparency. Soon the island developed a reputation, a place surrounded by secrecy, government fences, and unexplained activity. This created a vacuum, and in that vacuum, theories formed. Whether those theories are accurate or exaggerated is not the purpose of this video. What matters is that public concern grew because transparency did not. Here's what's confirmed and undisputed through public records. The lab was aging and needed major upgrades. Containment failures were documented in the 1970s to 1990s. The island had multiple power outages affecting operations. Several internal reviews called the facilities outdated. After 9/11, security dramatically increased. Plans were made to replace the entire lab with a newer, safer facility. These facts alone explain why the lab became such a focal point for public suspicion. Plum Island captures attention for a few simple reasons. It's secretive. It's isolated. It's tied to Cold War history. It has decades of public concern behind it. The government rarely comments on it. These elements combine into a perfect storm of mystery. Whether someone believes the official explanations or not, one thing is certain. Plum Island remains one of the most uniquely misunderstood places in America. If you enjoyed this deep dive into hidden history and mysterious locations, let me know in the comments which place or event you want covered next. And if you want more high-quality documentary content like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay curious.